Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Album Review Corner. Jason here again, and today I'll be reviewing the archive by upcoming hip hop artist Jet Gladstone. Alright, so this is Jet's debut album. It was released on February 21st of this year. Alright, some background information on Jet. He's an East Coast rapper from Maryland who's only been rapping for 2 months, which I find astonishing because his work seems so detailed, the production is great, and it seems like he's been rapping forever. Alright, so he's released a couple singles during the time period of last year. Those include Blue Sky and My Palace. Alright, so his favorite rapper includes Eminem and J. Cole. Eminem basically because it was the first rapper he ever heard, and J. Cole is his biggest musical influence, which I think is really cool, and you can definitely hear that on the album. Alright, so Jet is one of those rappers who raps about real life. When I interviewed him via YouTube, I asked him about his musical inspiration. He said 90% of his album is about his real life. That includes getting in trouble at home, getting kicked out of school with the song's Transitions, and his first run-in with the law with the song Home. Alright, some background information on the album. The original title was supposed to be called November 30th because of Jet's birthday. But after the release date kept getting pushed back, it was changed to Alpha because of the beginning of his career. But that somehow did not satisfy him, so he changed to the archive because he felt it was his best songs to date, and I would definitely agree with him. I would consider this album to be a concept record because if you go track by track, you definitely hear the song is telling a story. Alright, my track by track review is the first song is Intro. I really like the song. It's very catchy, very both lyrically and musically very upbeat. It's just Jet saying, I'm here to stay, I'm here to write great music and perform for everyone and just have the time of my life. Alright, the second song here is Home. It's probably my favorite on the album. It has a style about it, just something about it. It's slow enough to where the lyrics are really well delivered, very hard, very, just mean a lot, and they can shine. It's about Jet's first arrest. I love the backing music, which features Michael Bublé's Home. Again, there's something about it just very well put together. Alright, the third song here is Ups and Downs featuring Complex. I like the song. It's got a piano-based beat. The lyrics overall are very catchy, and I want to say very heartfelt at points. This track is about a relationship that may be on some rocky terms, or just maybe somebody who feels their life isn't where they want it to be and just going up and down, and they want it to go back to where it was. Alright, the fourth song here is Compelled, and I really like this skit. It's an instrumental song. It's about a girlfriend who tells her boyfriend, I don't want to be with you because she cheated, and I just don't want to be with you anymore, and the boyfriend just doesn't want to accept it. The beat to the song, to the back beat, is basically very depressed, but it sets a tone. It makes it just very interesting. It sets a certain mood. All right, the fifth song here is Thrill. I like the guitar opening for sure. It's something different on the album. It features the background music from B.B. King's The Thrill Is Gone, which I think is very cool. Just a nice jazz inspiration, maybe a little bit. This song is maybe about a relationship that is burnt out. It's kind of maybe an angry feel to it, a little rougher feel to it as you get through the album. Jet's vocals and his vocal style overall are very just rough, very to the point. None of this pop stuff that we hear today. None of these little giggles and whatnot. Just something very very unique. All right, the sixth track on this album is City of Light. It features M.I.C. I like this song. It's got a very slow piano bar beat feel. Piano bar. It's about the struggles of maybe inner city life, especially with drug use, that's referenced a couple times in the song. The flow to the song is very nice. It flows into the actual interlude very well, and this is the beginning of a story. Very interesting here. All right, the seventh song is Interlude. It's a complete instrumental. It's very kind of in your face as far as musically. Not overbearing, but just to the point. The instrumental feel is very good in the track. It's not very long. Alright, the seventh song here is Eyes Closed. It's a very calm opening. I love that a lot. The quote in the beginning is just inspirational. It's maybe about talking about poor individuals that deserve a chance, and they but they don't want to take it because they're fearful or what, or they very very inspirational song. All right, the ninth song to me is again one of my favorites on the album. It's Transitions featuring Complex again. This track opens up with a quote from the 1978 movie Halloween, which again sets the tone for the song. Really, it's about Jet just getting kicked out of school and not knowing where to go and just feeling helpless at the time he at this time in his life, and just as he all the different events as he tried maybe to join a gang, maybe just street life, and as he attempted to join the hip hop scene for real, like he's doing today. All right, the 10th song here is "Listen." It features Nykill. I really like this song. It's a very upbeat sounding track. It's something different. I like the groovy beat for sure. Very little 70s esque, I would say, is what the beat goes. Very random sounding track. All right, the 11th song here is Black Speck. Lyrically, one of the most powerful and catchy and really beautiful songs on the album. It's just to the point, very truthful. This track is about a young man who is struggling maybe with his identity in life, maybe just a bad situation, feeling a little overwhelmed. As a lot of people in this country do. A lot of people just feel that they're not ever going to be noticed and they give up. A lot of people, but the real message of the song is to not give up and find yourself again and make someone of yourself, I would say. All right, the 12th song on this album is Jewel. I like the slow build up to the song. This is one of the most heartfelt songs on the album. It's about a messed up relationship, and you're just saying, "I'm sorry for all that I've done." Um, it's it's very to the point, very very direct, I would say. All right, the 13th track here is "Excuse Me." It features LASIK. It's about the different events maybe in Jet's life. He talks about them. It's just something different. Just excuse me for all that I've done, and all that interesting song. All right, dude. The 14th song is Revelation. Is the outro of the album. It talks maybe about the journey going up to recording this album and writing this album and just thanking everyone. It's very unique sounding. All right, so my favorite tracks on this album is Black Speck, Home for Sure, Jewel, and then Ups and Downs. All right, I really like this album overall. I would highly recommend to anyone. You can find the information to this album at jetgladstone.bandcamp.com. I'll put that link below. To me, it's great that there are real artists in the world. None of these, pop, hip hop artists that we see that do these generic tones and just aren't really heartfelt. They're just there because they have to be there. And Jet's not like that. It's very to the point, very very direct and very honest. It's about his life. So what's not what? Why would you make up something about your life? And that's honestly what I'm saying. This album is filled with catchy rhymes. The flow is really good. Telling the story. I would highly recommend this to anyone who maybe is a hip hop fan and just wants a new artist to listen to. There are a lot of upcoming great artists in this world today. Again, I'm so glad that Jet contacted me. I would give this album a 10 out of 10, just because I don't see anything wrong with it. I think that there is going to be Jet's got a lot of work ahead of him because he has to follow up with this, and it's going to be hard because I think it's pretty good. Of course, it's to the eye of the beholder. Again, that's basically it for my review. I will put some contact information as far as where you can buy and listen to this album on a stream, and that stream is jetgladstone.bandcamp.com, so feel free to check that out. As I said before, I will also put links below to Jet's social media website so you can contact him and tell him what you think of the album. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this episode of Album Review Corner. I'm Jason again. In the coming weeks, I will have some Mac Miller. I'll have some Buckcherry. I'll have a bunch of country. I have some rock music. I'll have just a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys like my video, please subscribe. I put out new videos every week, or try to at least. And again, thank you guys for watching this episode of Album Review Corner. Have a nice day.